welcome to our new series, Careers After Corona. This series has been brought to you by Edex Live in association with Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham. Today we are going to talk about something that's on the minds of students everywhere. Will AI, big data and machine learning dictate the job market in 2030? Or is it just a hype? We have with us today Dr. KL Vasudev, who has a decade of experience with mechanical engineering. We have with us today Dr. Padmavathi, who has a wealth of experience in computer sciences. Glad to have the both of you with us. So I've been hearing these terms, artificial intelligence, big data, machine learning. So we don't exactly know that what courses students should do to get into these fields. So could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, sure. Essentially, there is no such thing that particularly this stream of engineering students or this stream of degree students only should undergo this type of specialized courses like artificial intelligence and data sciences, big data analysis, and all those courses. But essentially, this choice-based credit system encourages everyone to opt courses from different streams like electives. Universities also encouraging interdisciplinary research activities. Say, for example, a person who is working with biomedical robotics, right? Robots for surgeries and all, which ensures that he should also know the human anatomy very well. And also, if you say about humanoid robots, which has to have a hand like a human hand, the person, the designer should know how the locomotion of the fingers, especially this anatomy of fingers, has to be understood thoroughly. The angle of inclination and angle of degree of freedom and all those things needs to be understood very clearly. But to a large extent, if you say so, computer science and IT students will have more advantage.
People are talking like artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, robotics. To my perception, any person with a computer knowledge, some mathematical skills can go into these fields. Basically, a person must have some degree. It might not be an engineering degree. It might be a BCA or it might be a MCA or BSc computer science. But as I am in an engineering field, any student with any degree, triple E or electrical and computer or mechanical, even mechanical engineers nowadays showing more interest towards these fields. This, as per my perspective, any student, he must have a basic computer science degree or IT degree at UG level. And if they want to select their career as a master, that is a career as artificial intelligence or machine learning, they must go for some master's degree.
So, coming to the coronavirus pandemic, so currently we have seen that AI, robotics, machine learning has been helping a lot in the current scenario. Like we have seen solutions like drones, robots that are being used. So, could you tell me a little about that? How do you think that it is helping even more?
There are many ways robots can help combat the coronavirus disease. They can work in disinfecting, spraying robots and drones to monitor people during a lockdown, right? And artificial based robots have the potential to be developed to deliver essential goods like food items, medicines, where in the containment zones where people are not allowed to trespass, it's always better to have a robot serving the people. And such type of robots are almost available in market. And we also know there are few examples like robot nurse Tommy in Italy, and few robots assisted China in their fight. Even in India, we have this Delhi AIMS has used robots for cleaning the floor as well as serving the patients.
So now there are many, by using deep learning algorithm and a machine learning algorithm, this artificial intelligence, they can diagnose a patient, so they can identify that is where the spread of the virus, and they can map the, that is how the virus can become pandemic, who is most ill patients. Like that, this artificial intelligence algorithms are helpful. And also one of the application of the artificial intelligence is a chatbot. So it can give the awareness among the people about this virus spread and how they must be careful at home or at workplaces. And again, this machine learning algorithm, so it can monitor, it is used to monitor the social activities it is used to monitor. And also we have developed the drones. So drones are used in multiple ways. So it is used as a disinfectant, spraying the disinfectant among the public places. And it is used to monitor the individual people, whether they wear the face mask at public places. And also it is used to carry the quarantine material and medical supplements through these all over the city.
So, like you said, that AIMS is also using, and a lot of hospitals are using robots as robot nurses and other things. So, we were recently looking at a healthcare report where it says that there's a 50% increase in the use of robotics for medical and healthcare delivery services. So, do you think that in India it will also become better by 2030 or in the next 20 years?
Think so, definitely, yes, possible. By 2030, I think even way before 2030 we will be making a mark in the industry. For example, you can see that many hospitals like AIMS Delhi, as you already mentioned, and Apollo hospitals, Fortis hospitals, including Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences in Kochi, they have already utilizing this Da Vinci surgery machines, robots, for surgeries. And Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences has already operated 1300 operations, not relevant to only particular thing. With the assistance of this Da Vinci robots, they have already done a lot of oncology studies and all. So I think with the current scenario, even I'm talking only about one particular example. If you consider all over the India, it may be in more numbers right now itself. So by 2030, definitely we will be in a position to be transforming into this type of innovations in healthcare is very much possible.
Now, while we look into the US, so it is a well-developed countries, but while coming to India, so it will increase slowly because we have to look into the cost of the robots and trained faculty to handle the robot. So to my knowledge, so it will transform slowly and it will become a role into India.
So, what will be the future job opportunities like for prospective students who are studying artificial intelligence, big data, and machine learning?
The transformation to AI based industries is undisputable. It is going to have a transformation in each and every industry. Let the repetitive works done by the machines and the intelligent work done by the humans by 2030. If you mention so, if you need very specific examples where they can be given opportunities, there are a number of fields like software analysts and developers, computer scientists, algorithm specialists, even mechanical engineering, manufacturing, everywhere automation is required these days, and it is already improving. Especially as we are already touched upon this point that medical health services has been a part of this AI robotics, right? Robotics are already into these fields. In each and every field of our day-to-day life, we can do jobs using these robots, and that is going to be the future.
So they can become the data analyst, they can become the software developers, so they can become the machine learning analyst, so they can become the cloud content managers, so they can become the robot engineers, manufacturing engineers, machine learning engineers, people who can handle the drones, so electricians who can work with the aviation control, militaries. So these are all some of the fields the students have a lot more opportunities to get into these fields. So not only engineering students, there is any person with a BSc degree also have there is a job opportunities, not to the higher extent, but there are also a lot more opportunities.
So yeah, so like we are seeing an increase in this. So we have also come across a study that was done in the US, which showed that a lot of robotic engineering positions are coming up. So do you think that India can also match up to that?
So India is one of the country with the youngest population. India stands in third place by AI research.
Hmm.
I believe definitely it is not only matching up, it will be bypassing.
Okay.
To talk again with this particular COVID case, COVID situation, our IT strengths are going to be boosting up. Our Indian brains migrated to other countries may return to homeland and with plenty of applications and job market for providing remote services.
So we also came across another study done by the Oxford University, which says that 47% of US jobs can be automated by the next 20 years. So which sectors in India do you think will have more jobs?
So in India, by 2030, around 9% to 13% of the human works will be replaced by the robots or automated machines. So the study at the Oxford Economic Report says that most of the around 20 million manufacturing jobs will be replaced by a robot. And also another study, MK Kinsey Global Report, it says that in the 2030, 44 million men job will be replaced with the robots, and 12 million Indian women will lose their job, and there will be more job opportunities in the health professionals like doctors, physiotherapists, nurses, drug developers, because nobody will there is in around 2030 there won't be no outdoor games, so almost everyone will sit inside a home, and there is a possibility of developing a lot of disease. So these medical care people will have a lot more opportunities. And another area where these opportunities are more is logistics, and there is a automation specialist. So these are all some of the areas. By 2030 there will be more job opportunities.
As I already mentioned, that transformation is going to be undisputable because of AI. So it is going to have in each and every sector, not only specified to particular sector, because AI works on the case-based study and the statistical data analysis, which is a knowledge base in itself, which help us to take the right decisions. It is going to be wise. So in all fields, including manufacturing, everywhere, it is going to be having its own mark, and the whole world is going to look towards India.
Also, now that we are stuck in our houses and we are amid the lockdown, we are a lot more dependent on e-commerce services. I'm sure all of us are ordering groceries from Amazon, Flipkart, Big Basket. So e-commerce is expected to grow in the near future. How do you think artificial intelligence, big data, these are going to help in this scenario?
So e-commerce, we are using the Amazon websites. So it can be used for decision making, customer sales service, so then financial management, supply chain management, logistics, in lot more field. So we can get the job opportunities by using these e-commerce websites.
So I'll get back to courses again. So what do you think are like good online courses or possible online courses that can be taken up by students who want to learn machine learning, artificial intelligence, big data?
The basic mathematical knowledge is must, along with coding knowledge for these courses. I think basic linear algebra and calculus to some extent, and coding, basically any particular platform on which they want to work, is the basic requirements to opt for these courses.
So as I told you earlier, any student with some computer knowledge and mathematical knowledge is must. So they can go for the Python programming and R programming. If they want to specialize in machine language, they have to go for the R programming. So if they want to write some machine learning, deep learning algorithm, either they can go for a Java or a Python. But some computer skills must be needed before taking this online courses, and it also helps during the interviews. People will not ask only about the whatever they have studied in their UG or PG, so they'll talk about the latest technologies. There they will have them some better opportunities to get a chance for the placing in a good companies.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. So we have seen a lot of online learning courses coming up right now on several digital platforms like Udemy and Academy. So because we are in a lockdown, so a lot of students are opting for these online courses. So will this act as an advantage for them when they apply for a bachelor's degree or a master's degree?
So students nowadays during the lockdown period, they are going for some other courses in Udemy, NPTEL, etc. So anything, if there is whatever courses they go for, it will help for their getting their job opportunities only. But, but by studying these courses alone will not help to get out the jobs. There are more modules to get the job interview. There must be the numerical reasoning to be solved. There must be verbal reasoning and programming skills, but this will help them to get some opportunities to get the current trends.
Yes, they are very much useful. These courses are going to differentiate them from the rest. Those who have these certified courses. And the majority of people attending these courses are working people, if you see, and they join to enhance their skills and find themselves suitable for a job change or a hike in their salaries, right? So we in Amrita encourage students also, other than this, we also encourage the students to take up online courses and we provide credits to that courses.
So after the lockdown ends, how will the college uh, follow social distancing norms inside the classroom and also while on transport, while students are coming from their hostels to the college or from their houses to the college?
So now, as it is, Chennai campus have started last year only. We have only limited students, around 150 students in the first year, almost four branches. But also in transport, we have only 11 students traveling in the college bus. So even we can make them sit one person in a seat, and also we insist them to wear a face mask and use a sterilized disinfectants, everything. So with that, we can maintain the social distancing at transport, and also we can split the classes. So currently we have four classes. We can elevate to the eight classes or six classes. We can more laboratories can be used for teaching the computer science classes, and common canteen rules we can change, lunch hours, everything we can change, and we can discuss with the principal sir, and we can try to insist whatever we can follow, we will use it.
Social distancing in class is the most difficult task, which needs to be very keenly addressed with utmost care and precaution. Our management is very sensitive to this issue, and we clearly that we abide by the government advisory from MHRD, UGC, AICT, and other regulatory bodies. A very high level committee is already working out a roadmap to implement these factors. We are already using smart boards on our campus and online learning platforms to supplement classroom teaching. So I think we will try new strategies, several strategies after that, and which is giving us a very fruitful thing. Based upon that, we'll go for a choice.
So I guess you guys are already doing online classes during the lockdown. So what do you feel about the fact that digital learning is the way to go? Do you think it is the way to go?
Already there is a, before this COVID-19 itself, we have into this online platform learning, the online NPTEL videos, and we are conducting the quiz assignments, everything in the Google Classroom. But after this COVID-19, it became a mandatory, and it became the parts of everybody's life. So nowadays we can complete our portions on time. So because of that lockdown, with the very first 1 week, we were very pathetic how to deal with this problem. But after then, we have come up with a solution, and now we have completed almost all the syllabus. And now we are very confident in handling towards this digital engagement. Students are also learning more interest towards this digital learning platforms.
Actually, this COVID-19 has given us an opportunity to get rid of the fear of poor quality online teaching and teachers' hesitation to use online portals. It is heartening to know that teachers have taken up online teaching with great interest. Digitally proficient students are going for online learning with great excitement. Even before COVID-19, in 2019, if you see the statistical data, approximately $19 billion has been the education technology in this online field, and it is going to be $350 billion by 2025. That is the expectation. When we talk about this language app, when we are talking about language apps or virtual tutoring or video conferencing tools or online learning softwares, there has been a significant surge in usage since COVID-19. So I think it is going to be lasting with us, and now every person needs to learn new things. This is also one thing for us, and keep updating ourselves.
So, with this, we come to the end of this session. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. And it indeed was a very knowledgeable conversation. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today.
If you have any queries about engineering or would like to know about how to get admission, please leave a question in the comments below and we'll have faculty of Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham reach out to you. If you like the content of these videos, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. All the best and have a great career. Stay safe.